Hi folks, how are you doing? This is Iqbal with NVIDIA Daily Analysis. In this video, we will discuss NVIDIA stock price movement for today and will try to make an assessment for early next week using fundamentals and technical charts. This will help us understand if NVIDIA can go further down or will it bounce back on Monday. Now, let's get started. You see NVIDIA stock chart for today on your screen. NVIDIA opened at 1125. It made a high 1127. It made a low 1069 and it closed at 1096. That is 0.78% down. So even if NVIDIA went up later in the afternoon, but take a look, it already touched 1069. As per my assessment yesterday, my next level of support was 1072, and I had an opinion that around 1072 would be a good buy. And you take a look, after touching 1069, it bounced back to 1096, and hopefully on Monday it can go further up. We'll discuss more about Monday during technical chart analysis in a bit. So yes, there was some selling pressure on Nvidia after PCE data. We'll discuss more on the PCE data after the technical chart analysis, but just want to give you a quick review. The PCE data came as per the forecast. So that's why you see that the market did not go down too much. But still, the inflation numbers are going up each month. And that is the point of concern for the market. And regarding my position, as I mentioned yesterday, I was going to place a limit buy position around 1072. That was my next level of support. So today I placed a buy for Nvidia at 1024 and I got some Nvidia shares. And before that, you see on my screen, I bought Nvidia around 1102. And besides Nvidia, I bought SMCI for the first time in my life, that is on 770, and also I bought some Amazon shares. So hopefully I made some good decisions today, and Monday and Tuesday I'm expecting market to go up. We'll discuss more during technical chart analysis. Now going back to the daily chart, the last 5 days Nvidia is still up 4.96%, and last 1 month already 32%, last 6 months 134%. So after making all-time high, Nvidia went down probably about 5% in last 2 days. So it will be interesting to see if it can bounce back on Monday and Tuesday. And guys, I will do Nvidia price range prediction and assessment for this quarter sometime today, and probably I will load a video either tonight or early tomorrow, and that will be very informative video, and that will tell what price range we should be expecting in this quarter for Nvidia. Now let's talk about technical charts. On your screen you see 90-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia and also MACD chart. So take a look MACD chart. At this point, you see the blue line is now below zero level and is going further down today. So that tells that there were some downward pressure on Nvidia today, but the pressure is easing out. In last session, we see that the steepness of the curve is getting weaker. 30 minutes chart will give us a better picture in the short term. Let's take a look 30 minutes chart. So in a 30 minutes chart, you see that sometime in the afternoon, we got positive momentum on NVIDIA. So early in the morning and before the afternoon, we had some downward pressure on NVIDIA, and that is mostly because of the inflation data. Overall, market was down today, and most of the AI stocks were also down. Let's take a look at S&P. You see S&P chart. So before the afternoon, you see S&P was down probably about 0.5 or 0.6%. But after 1 p.m., you see that we got the positive momentum in the market. The PC data did not come higher than the forecast. So there was no reason for market to drop big today. So it was under pressure for some time, but I was expecting it will bounce back on Monday, but it started bouncing back later in the afternoon, and that's a good sign. Now let's take a look RSI. So now RSI in a 30 minutes chart is at 49. It got some positive momentum sometime later afternoon. You see that RSI curve is going up. Let's take a look hourly interval chart. In hourly interval chart, we see the same behavior in RSI. It started going up later in the afternoon. So there is still some room for Nvidia to go further up on Monday and or Tuesday. Let's take a look Fibonacci levels. So now you see Fibonacci levels. The lowest point I selected was 940 and the highest is 1152. The reason I selected 940 because Nvidia was trading around 940 before the split announcement. So looking at this Fibonacci levels, you see that the next level of support was 1102. It already got broken yesterday, and the next level of support after 1102 was 1071, as we looked yesterday. And my comment yesterday was 1071 is a strong support. It won't be very easy for Nvidia to break it in the first attempt. You see that Nvidia went down, it touched 1069, but it was not able to go further down. So that is the reason why I placed a buy position for me around 1072. At this point, Nvidia is trading 1097, and I'm hoping that Nvidia can go further up on Monday. And my assessment is Nvidia should go up on Monday. So hopefully, Nvidia will be green on Monday. One reason is the technical charts that is suggesting that, and the second reason is we still have few more days to go before the actual split happens. We'll notice some buying pressure comes back on Nvidia. If no economic data is due next week, that can pull it further down. And we notice that there is no major economic data due early next week. And let me show you what I'm talking about. You see economic calendar on your screen. So Monday, no major economic data due. Tuesday next week, nothing much. Wednesday, I do not see any major data coming. Thursday, weekly initial jobless claim is somewhat important, but not too much. And on Friday, also, I do not see anything big coming. So from now until Friday, no major data is coming. And we know that the actual split is going to happen on Friday next week. So this tells me that, Monday we can expect Nvidia to go up or go green. Now let's take a look news regarding Nvidia. You see Nvidia news on the left side of your screen. The very first one that we should be taking a look is this one that says Wall Street snaps 5 week winning streak. Economic growth slows, inflation holds steady. So as I mentioned early in this video that inflation data, even if it matched the forecast, but month over month is going up. Let's take a look. On your screen, you see historical PC data. The latest number, as you see, 2.7% versus the forecast 2.7%. And last month, we had 2.7%, and before that, we had 2.5%. So, as you notice, starting January, you see the trend is up. It went down in February, but after that, it started going up. So that is a point of concern for the market and Fed at this point. Let's take a look core PCE data. On your screen, you see the core PCE historical data as well as the latest data that got released today. You see 2.8% actual versus 2.8% forecast. And last month, it was also 2.8%. It came higher than the forecast last month. And last three cycle, you see that, or maybe last four cycle, it is steady at 2.8%. It's not going further down in last 4 months. And before that, it was 2.9%. Starting February, the inflation does not look going down, both for core PCE and the regular PCE data. But the good thing is, on the latest number, the actual did not come higher than the forecast. So market dropped a little bit, but it gained later in the afternoon. Now going back to the Nvidia news. So another news that might have impacted AI chip stock is this one, that is AMD, TSMC, Broadcom, and other chip stocks hit by Biden's fresh AI chip export restrictions. This says that the government has initiated a review of high volume sales to the Gulf market. And I guess today and yesterday drop on Nvidia and other AI stock already digested this news. So no further impact due to this news next week I'm expecting. I guess that was all about Nvidia news for today. Again, I did not see anything unusual or different regarding Nvidia for today. Now let's take a look other AI stocks. The biggest positive change is on SoundHound, that is 3.48%, and the biggest negative change was on SMCI, that is 5.25% down. Nvidia kind of lie in the middle, that is 0.78% down. So I'm hoping, as I said, Monday Nvidia should bounce back or should be green, and same I expect for SMCI. And this is my personal assessment. I could be wrong. I think that Nvidia will not break 1165 before the actual split happens, and that is next Friday. And that's all about Nvidia for today and Monday/Tuesday. Thanks for watching this video. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.